At CapEd, it's more than banking. It's making a difference, and it's never too early to be doing good right here in the community. And then during the holidays, well, it's the perfect time to lean in and to help. So joining us to share more on how we can do exactly that is the Salvation Army. We have their we have their development director, Lindsay Klein, and Stacy Lawrence here with us. And as mentioned, it's a time to give back, and I think a lot of us are really familiar with seeing the Red Kettle around town. But for those who may not know a lot about the campaign, share some details with us.
Yeah, the Red Kettle campaign is an annual campaign. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. You see us out middle of November through Christmas Eve. All of those funds here stay locally right here in our community. So if your dollar is dropped in Boise, it stays right here in Boise to help our neighbors in need. And it really helps us just be able to serve our fellow neighbors and to make a difference in our community.
Yeah, and the Red Kettle, it's when you're going in and out of the storage, you'll see somebody stand there ringing a bell with the Red Kettle, and I imagine any amount is always appreciated, right?
Yes, it doesn't matter if it's that penny that's hanging out at the bottom of your purse or in the console of your car to, if you have the ability to give more, but every cent makes a huge difference in the ability for us to serve.
Yeah, and it all adds up, right?
It sure does. Sure.
So how many volunteers help with the Red Kettle campaign? And I mentioned when you go into stores, help us have an idea too of where those locations might actually be.
Yeah, we have locations, alone in Ada County, we have 44 kettles out.
Wonderful.
They're at all of your Walmarts, your Fred Meyers, your Albertsons. You'll see us out. We're at Hobby Lobby. Cabela's.
Great.
So
a lot of the major stores we're going to be frequenting quite often for the holiday season. So there's a great opportunity to donate, and you're not going to miss it. Again, how many volunteers, though, would you say?
We need thousands of volunteers.
We really do.
All right.
I think we're hitting about 5% at our kettle sites.
Got it.
So volunteers.
So help is needed.
So needed. Registertoring.com is how you can sign up to be a volunteer bell ringer. All you do is you click I want to be a bell ringer, put your zip code in, all of your locations will be in. I'm sure we can find a spot near a location near your little bubble.
Of options
yes.
to make sure that there's something close to somebody's bubble. Yes. And let's talk about that need though out in the community too. Why is it so important that we're doing this, that we get these bell ringers to make sure that we're raising those funds?
Well, I think the need right now is a little bit different than it's been in years past, but we've just got a lot of neighbors that are really working hard, but they're having a hard time having ends meet. Maybe they pay one bill, but this one gets a little bit kind of shoved to the back burner, if you will. So trying to help make sure that we can get things to be stable in their life would be great. So I know that it feels like every time you go somewhere, someone's asking for help, but the need is really great this time of year. And the Red Kettle campaign sustains us through the whole year. So it's not just about Christmas.
Okay, it's a major fundraiser.
Yeah, for us it is.
Army and all the other services that you provide, not only this time of year, but like you'd mentioned throughout the year. And the Salvation Army, I mean, you're doing so much. Tell us a little bit more too about the Pathway of Hope. What is that?
Well, our Pathway of Hope program is an intense case management program where if you're a family that maybe just you feel like you're struggling, right? Like you get through one hurdle, but then there's another hurdle. And it's an opportunity where you can have a one-on-one relationship with our case manager and help you get where you want to go. If you want to find more stable housing or a larger home maybe, or maybe you need some help. You need a different job, but you don't know how to get that little bit of extra education or extra training so that you can move up. So those are kind of some ways that we can help families get further in life than maybe they're at right now.
So kind of free life goal counseling.
Yeah. We do a lot of education. It doesn't really do you any good if you can't use it in the future. So the idea is to help you get out of maybe a situation that you kind of keep finding yourself in that same little rat race. And so
you're teaching people how to fish.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep. Okay, so where can our viewers go then so they can learn to give back? They can sign up, they can be a kettlebell ringer for the holiday season, and then they can also learn how they can support throughout the year too.
Yeah, so if you want to volunteer and ring that bell, registertoring.com is the best way to volunteer for that. And if you would like to contribute, they can visit any kettle and make a monetary contribution, or they can visit redkettletreasurevalley.org and give to give to a Red Kettle and
Wonderful.
a virtual kettle.
Yep.
Wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much. Greatly
you.
appreciate it. Happy holidays. And